Are women dumb? Do they always need assistance from man to function properly? Are the women who dressed modern bad? Can women be easily brainwashed? So what is the look of a prostitute? Is modesty includes in nudity and your sex life, not the character? Okay, higher studies and mobile phone spoils the women the most. Women don't know how to solve a difficult situation and it ended up being surrendered to the situation and commit suicide at the end. Only the male member of the family can save women. Is complaining cyber sexual abuse to the police ruins the modesty of the individual and the family?
Went to watch a movie called Bakasuran. It's like a 45 days ago. You might ask then why you are posting the video now. It again re-released in Amazon Prime, and unfortunately or fortunately, it is trending at fourth place. And the director used to brag a lot about his contribution to the society. He thinks that he contributed something to the society, but actually all the questions what I asked in the beginning of the video been inferred with the answer yes through the movie, at least for my understanding. I'm going to put the situations what made me to trigger those questions and got the answer as yes. I'm just going to submit those things in front of you and you decide whether my statement was right or not. This is Ashik for Yash Revels. Let's start the analysis of the movie. So the movie has starts with the two stories running simultaneously. Actually, this is not going to be a movie review, but I want to give a one-liner of the movie review, just the state of my mind while watching the movie. I started this movie and I have been continued for hours and hours, and eventually I thought the movie was end, but I was still at the intermission. So it was so draggy. The screenplay was not so good, and the second half it's like it is having so many cringe moments associated with a lot of regressive thoughts also. So it was very difficult for me to finish the movie. Overall, the movie experience was not at all good. So okay, there are the movies which are good and which are bad. That is not our concern. That's not how these movies implicate in the society. Why I took this movie to analysis mainly because the two creations of these directors, previous creations of this director, are named Draupadi and Rutra Tandavam, which is mainly based on a caste biased movie, which has been triggered a lot of in the sense to behave in a way that this movie is creating a propaganda and is going against a certain community, especially against Dalits. There are so many terms he coined like crypto Christians. Why people has to be aware of their own religion. There are so many things about it. Mainly, this director is like right wing activist, Mr. Mohanji. So yeah, that's about it. That's why I just want to analyze about the movie. Let's dive into this movie straight away. So there is a two plots, like one with an ex-army major, come YouTuber Mr. Arul, I think, and the other one is like Bakasuran, who has been lost his daughter to the evil of the society. I will just tell, like the second half of the movie is so much associated with the Bakasuran flashback. It's like it's completely regressive in thoughts. Okay, let's start with one point by one point. The movie starts with an investigation scene, having a female inspector. She was trying to make a clue out of the crime scene, but she couldn't. So the hero of the movie came, and he tried to solve the case. And whatever the ex major told, she agreed. He tried to document this crime scene, but he got a call, and it came to know his niece was dead by committing a suicide. You have to see the action emote by the artist. It was like out of the league. Okay, it's none of our business too. So he just went to the place, and it came to know she committed suicide because she was not interested in the marriage. So the family also believes the same. But the mobile of the dead person has been handed over to this person, like for to remove the security, all those things. He started to recover the data from the mobile, but it was a shocker for him to know that she was in the prostitution line, and she was doing prostitution. So somebody at the time of her marriage wants to continue the profession, but he wants to get out of the evil circle. Eventually she can't afford with them, and she ended up her life. And this is what so how she tricked into this prostitution is like it is the dumbest reason to convince one person to prostitution. So she fell in love with a person in the Xerox shop. You can see like when this director want to portray someone as a bad lover, he used to show them in very he attacks a certain, I believe he attacks certain group of community, because I saw his previous movies and I know his political agendas as well. So it made me to think that he is portraying some set of people as bad lovers, so they are influencing women to get their desires and money eventually. So it starts from that point. So he insisted her to do like the online prostitution, you can say, like what to say, the only fans account kind of a thing. So she started from there. It's not even that, they are like some apps they use. It's like I don't even know the name of the classy field they are using. It's like they are telling you just put your number, you will get a girl for prostitution. It's, I don't know how it works. And so that's what it's about. So he convinced her to do like all these sort of things just for the sake of money. So afterwards they can have a good life together. And she also struck with that person by having like a nude video call with them. But he didn't use that as what to say, base to target her to do all these activities she is doing. She accepted to do this in order to earn money. So what he's trying to portray, like girls are very easily brainwashable, though they are at a very good level of education. It doesn't matter. When a person wants to force, when a person wants to use the girl, he can use it. So girls can be easily brainwashed. So it is like they are making defamatory statement against girls throughout this movie. So she went into online prostitution like that. So he came to know, and this ex major starts to investigate on that aspect. And one more thing what he got to know is there was a big network working behind that. So he want to try and capture all those people with the proper evidence. So he set up one of his persons and send this person to the network, and they arrested so many people in that sex racket. So initially they portrayed in a way that these women are interested in doing all these sex activities, but later when confronted to the police they stated no, because of our family situation. I was studying college, but due to my family situation I started doing sex work. What he's trying to prove, like if a situation gets tougher for women, are they going to do like they don't have any other options? So this kinds of a thing they portray, like if a woman don't have any source of income, she eventually turned into a prostitute. That's what they are trying to make. So this mindset, na, it's similar to the mindset. If a woman is independent, this society always portray in a way that she is doing something wrong to the ethics. So that's what they are trying to convey. And one more thing about is he says you don't even look like a prostitute. So what's in their mind how prostitute looks? So and one more thing, in the rural areas of my place, you could say if a woman or makeup, they have been assumed that she is trying to seduce someone. So it is the basic concept and theory they have been cultivated in the hearts of the young people. So if a woman or makeup, she is trying to attract someone or she is a prostitute. That's what their theory is based upon. So he was shocked. You don't look like a prostitute. So I don't understand what he is expecting as a prostitute look. Okay, that scene has been done there, and he is just trying to get all these activities and going. So on the other hand, this Beamer also start murdering so many people for no reasons without leaving a clue. Okay, that is logic aspect that I don't want to touch because it is like their cinematic freedom, cinematic liberty, all these shits. Okay, I don't care about that. What I care about is the flashback. So you can clearly see, uh, and also yeah, before the flashback also I want to there was a warden, a lady warden. She was like quite modest. She is wearing a sleeveless blouse and all. So they want to portray her as a very bad person. She was a pimp in the movie, and also she forced the college students to do like prostitution through the movie. So what they are trying to portray, actually, I know they are trying to portray a specific character which was in a real life. Actually, they took the mannerism of the character and they just want to degrade as much as possible because maybe they are having a different political agenda. Yeah, I don't know about that. I assume because when I see those things, it made me to think that way. And when you see the next part of that thing, so he murdered her. And that time, there was a statement. She said, "Do whatever you want to do, but leave me. Just let me live." This was the statement from her. But you know that Bhima Rasu told, "Oh, it's not. It's supposed to be the other way. Kill me, but don't what to say, destroy my modesty." I don't understand what this concept of the modesty works for these people. So what they are trying to do, like if a certain group of people trying to rape a person, like she's going to commit, she has to commit murder and like save her dignity rather than her life. I don't know what is the concept of their modesty and honor in this context at all. It's about to punish the accused, not the victim. So this is some sort of a victim blaming happening. Okay, that is some other aspect. So let's move on. So there is a family. He had a daughter, but yeah, he had a daughter. She graduated UG, and that is like a first graduation in their place. So all were happy. And then next day, when we thought, okay, she made her UG degree, the next day the dad came with a proposal for alliance. But she regretted and she wanted to pursue higher studies, UG. That time one more joke is there. It's like she mentioned she got three applications. Like she has to go to interview for Chennai, Pondicherry, but they are having something in Karaikal, something that's nearby. I don't know the exact locality they mentioned. Like, and that father told, if you are going to Karaikal, that is okay, ma, but don't go to Chennai and Pondicherry, ma. They become foreigners for so long. I don't understand what is meant by the statement. Chennai and Pondicherry become foreign means, you know, foreign is like if someone is coming out of like alien, foreign, all these words are like similar. It is like a different set of people when try to come here. You know why they are trying to portray this manner is in Chennai now there is a culture of living together as grown up, and also the dresses were quite modern. So these people can't digest and adapt to this certain points of things, so they want to, what to say, city shame those cities which are having like all these things. Okay, so on the next step, she brought a person home as a friend. You have to see the look of the person. He's like that ba- Bhimarasu was like, look at his look was entirely terrible. He was shocked to see that a boy itself, and she explained that it is her friend, but he had interest for her. If you agree, then I will proceed further. We can get marriage in later stage of our life, and all. It's fine, completely fine. And then her birthday was there. They were kissing. It's like you could say they were lip locking each other in the hostel. And one watchman shot this in his camera, and she blackmailed her. Sorry, the watchman blackmailed her and got her chain. And it this she didn't speak anything about that, and it moves to the lady warden. So the warden also asked about the issue, but she decided not to open about that issue. Why to make unnecessary troubles and all? Okay, then the warden taking advantage of those things and tell, okay, you are very good, this is how you are supposed to be, like whatever happened, don't tell to anyone, keep it with you, I will make you a big rich person. And she eventually ran away from the hostel because the warden is trying to set up her with some other principal, sorry, some other college person. But she ran away and told all this story to her father Bhimarasu. But you know, he decided to stay there. His grandfather told, let's go and file a complaint. Then Bhimarasu got angry. Why you want to spoil my child life? Let it be there only. At least she is safe, no, na? Like that, what kind of a bullshit? Like you have to file a complaint if someone sexually harasses you through cyber, whatever they are doing. It is a very big sexual crime. You know, the motto of the movie, what they have tried to do is like bring the sexual exploitation happening to people into light, but ended up giving ultimately worst solution possible. Like you have to commit suicide, then your family man will kill them. What kind of a solution? It is utter bullshit. Until this also it's fine, she at least brave enough to told this thing to her father and grandfather. So keep on moving, and when they reach but exams were near, so she decided to took the exam. That is also a very nice thing. So she went to the college to collect the hall ticket. She have to meet the correspondent in order to get the attendance clearance something. But the correspondent decided, I want to sleep with you. So it is like he is threatening her by stating that he will display the kissing video in the hall, and making her as an example how not to a student. So what's wrong? Or else she has to sleep with him to get the hall ticket. What a logical person will do? The logical person will slap the correspondent with slippers and move away because her father is also waiting outside. That is what a logical person do. But this is an alternate universe. So what they are going to do? She agreed to sleep with a person and decided to commit suicide. Which world this is happening, bro? I don't have any idea how this is happening. So this happened, and this demon also killed all these persons involved in those activities. That is another part of the story. And this major also tried to, and there are so many cringe activities. And before the end card where they were standing, it's about don't use phones. It ruins the child life. Blah blah blah. All this stuffs and all. So, what do you think of this? Are they prove all the questions what I put initially at this stage? I would like to know the thoughts of you are also in the comments as well.